Hey, what's up everybody? What's crack-a-lackin'? This is Likeits1985. This is a video to announce I will be giving away this figure, Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class DREADWING. All you gotta do to possibly win this figure is answer two simple questions. By answering those two simple questions, you'll be entered into a drawing for this figure and a chance to win the figure. So, all you gotta do is answer two questions. The questions have to do with the Transformers 4 movie. And let's pretend that you have total control of what occurs in this Transformers 4 movie. Everything from the characters that appear there, the action that happens, the plot, the storyline, everything. You have total control. So the first question with that in mind is, what character would you like to see appear in the Transformers 4 live-action movie? Just one character. If you can just think of one character, which would that character be and why? Now, this character can be from anywhere. It can be from the IDW comics, it can be from G1, it can be from Transformers Cybertron, Armada, or Energon, Beast Wars, Beast Machines, Beast Hunters. It doesn't matter. Whatever you can think of and give a good reason why, then, well, any reason really, why you'd like that character to be in the movie, that's sufficient to answer that question. So for me, I got a couple in mind, just to give you an example. One would be Grimlock. Since I can only choose one, it'd be Grimlock, and, you know, that's kind of obvious why. I mean, it's a transforming T-Rex. I think you could actually have a good storyline there with maybe Grimlock vying for the leadership of the Autobots, you know, and that was actually a plot within the G1 cartoon. So transforming dinosaur, that's pretty much a no-brainer. I'd also like to see Drift. I'm a big sports car fan, and I do like the figure. I like the depiction in the IDW comics. I think that'd be a fascinating character to bring to the big live-action Transformers 4 movie. So that's the first question. Second question has to do with scenes, plot points, storyline, character development. You can answer any one of those things and say, what would you like to see in the movie? Maybe you want to see a plot taken from the IDW comics, or a storyline taken from G1, for example. Maybe you'd like to see focus on a certain character. Maybe you'd like to see scenes from Cybertron, for example. We got a view of Cybertron like in the last movie, but maybe you'd like to see more, more of a movie focusing on the Cybertron aspect. Maybe the Autobots and Decepticons are fighting a key battle on Cybertron. Whatever it is, characterization, plot, storyline, anything what would you like to see in the Transformers 4 movie? That's the answer that you need for the second question. Myself, there are two things that come to mind. One, I would like to see greater emphasis, greater focus, greater attention to the interaction amongst the actual bots, whether it be the Decepticon group or the Autobot group. I want to see more dialogue. I want to see more plot development, more conflict within the Autobots and within the Decepticons. Like, for example, we all know that throughout the whole Transformers universe, Starscream is always out to usurp Megatron and take control of the Decepticons. Well, yes, we got a hint of that, just a very, 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 very little hint of that in the Transformers live-action movie series, or trilogy, I should say. But they really, really did not exploit that as much as they could. You could carry that plot across all three movies and have, Starscream constantly undermining Megatron and maybe breaking off with a faction of his own Decepticons. I mean, that would make an interesting Transformers live-action movie plot point or storyline or story arc, if you will. So that's one thing I'd like to see: greater interaction between the bots. That is to say, more dialogue, more scenes focusing solely on the bots, without the humans being present in that scene. Now, of course, the humans do have to play a part, and you can't eliminate them totally. But I don't want to be hearing about, like, for example, in the previous movies, there was this, like, the first half hour of Dark of the Moon was focusing on Sam Witwicky's relationship and getting a job and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I realized it was setting up to the scene later in the movie, but they could have shortened that down and just not had so much emphasis on that, and maybe gave some more scenes of just the bots interacting You know, G1, the G1 cartoon had a lot of that, where yeah, they had humans in there, but there was a dynamic and an interaction between the actual bots, between Megatron and Starscream, for example. Or there were plot points where Grapple and Hoist, I think it was, they went off and did their own thing because they wanted to design this tower that collects energy. And it went again, you know, it basically went against Optimus Prime's command, and that was a good storyline because you know, I don't recall there either being really any too much human scenes in there. There was mostly the interactions between the bots themselves. So that's one thing I'd like to see. That was a kind of long-winded answer, but that's something I feel very strongly about and would like to see in the Transformers 4 movie. I doubt that's going to happen, but that's what I'd like to see if I was the director, producer, storyline creator, you know. So answer those two questions. You only get one entry, so just by answering those two questions you will get your one and only entry. But this is open to anybody. You do not have to be a subscriber to me. I will ship anywhere there is an actual valid postal address. I will pay for shipping. You get this totally free. I may remove the figure from packaging just to save me on shipping. Like, for example, you know, I live here in the United States. Let's say I have to ship to, you know, Timbuktu or whatever across the world. Then yeah, I'm going to try to save on shipping by just shipping just the figure itself, maybe. But it'll be protected and everything. But I'm just saying that there may be some of that depending on where you live. Whoever ends up winning this this giveaway. All right. Well, good luck. I'd like to see a lot of comments down below. I'm going to keep this open for at least 2 weeks, and at the end of those 2 weeks, if there's a lot of comments, enough comments to make it a good drawing, then I'll go ahead and end it. Otherwise, I may extend it out a little bit more. So you can check the description. I will tell you exactly what the deadline is there, but basically it's going to be 2 weeks from the posting of this video. All right, catch you guys later, and good luck. Thanks for watching.